And I'm the director of Positex Private Limited based in India. Our head office is in New Delhi, and my team, Ms. Anjali, has been in touch with Priyanka for the last, I think, 1 or 2 weeks, and we could really get your interest in the activewear category, for which I thought it would be good to have a meeting with you to understand your requirements better and to help you know how we can be of service to you.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
It's a pleasure meeting all of you.
Yeah, thank you so very much and finding your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
So,
finding your time for us.
Mr. Watt, you have any concern or any questions you want to ask to Mr. Chetan or Anjali?
So, Priyanka, if so now that we understand that you are working and on the activewear category, and this being our first meeting, is it fine if we start with a brief introduction about our company so that you really know what we are and what we do and how we possibly could be of service to you, so that
Okay, so basically UGP is it's a startup company, and basically we start to launch our casual wear as well as the active wear. So I have the good experience in the casual wear. So yes, I know the fabrics and all. So the sampling is already starting, but the active wear I only do the designs is like more than 40 or 50 designs, but still we are not doing any sampling because we are not identify the fabric because Mr. Watt and their buyers were the premium quality.
great.
Whatever I search in the Google, your company is on the top for the activewear fabrics. That's why I connect to you.
Okay.
And some of the fabrics and the catalogs Mr. Rajiv shared with me, and I will discuss with the Mr. Watt. And after that, Anjali, I discussed with Anjali also. She also suggests some fabrics. So it's totally a startup company, and this is our first collection in the activewear we are going to launch.
Great to know that.
So we have I think Vastram. I hope you know that it is based in the Faridabad. You guys are dealing with them also.
Right.
So possibly they are doing our sample, or if not, then one is the manufacturer based in the Mumbai. They will deal with us. We don't have any manufacturing unit right now. We are basically do the designing and the website part like that. We are going to manufacture in the India only.
Okay. So great to know that, and good to see that as a startup, Mr. Watts, you are growing this category. What I understood is that from casual wear you are entering into the activewear domain.
Right.
Am I right? So, Mr. Watts, are we well audible to you?
Yes, I had my earphones up, but I took them out. I can hear you better now.
Okay. At any point of time, if there's any disconnect, please let us know so that we are fully connected to each other through this platform.
All right.
I hope I make a clear thing about the UGP. If you want to add any more point, Mr. Watt, you can add. Whatever I understand, I describe to them. If you want to some more points, you can add.
All right. Very good. Well, tell me a little bit about your company, sir.
Sure. So I'm just going to share my screen so that I can run you through a brief introduction about our company. Please let me know if my screen is visible to you now.
Yes, it's visible.
Visible, okay.
Yes.
So predominantly, so Positex was started in the year 2005, and almost in our 18 years of journey, we are the market leaders in India for activewear fabrics. So almost all the major leading brands in the country, whether it's international brands like Adidas, Puma, Lotto, Fila, or a lot of Indian brands which have got into the category, they are primary buyers for us. And we have 8 offices across India in all the major cities of India. Plus we have an office in Bangladesh as well. So we are making our fabrics in India, and we are exporting to various parts of the globe from here. Whether it is, I would say, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Middle East, Mauritius, couple of countries we are exporting from here. And with that strength that we have in activewear, we are one of the only companies in India which is in this particular category and serving the industry for all these years. Yeah. So we almost have, if you see here, 813 different kind of fabrics that we are having, especially for the activewear category. 18 years of experience, more than 2,500 satisfied customers, and presence in 7 countries. Right, and with this, as we move, what advantage we are able to give you as a company, or I would say to start off, the mission that we have as a company is to establish a robust activewear industry in India and to enable at least 10 brands to go global. So, sir, I can relate to your example because India also has got a lot of startups at the moment. This particular category is dominated by the global biggies like Nike, Adidas, and Pumas. But at the same time, a lot of startup. This is the only category in apparel which is driving so many startups to it. So, and that we are seeing, examples like Lululemon, Gymshark, Sweaty Betty. So many new examples coming, and they've really changed the game in activewear. So that really is helping us also to enable these brands to become bigger with the day. And with our vision is also through this we are trying to bring a spark of fitness through our products in the society. So somehow when we do activewear products, a lot of people are able to entail on their journey of having a better, healthier lifestyle, and a better society also comes because of it. That's a whole vision on which we are working through our products, with the core values of being responsible, having integrity, and being of service to our customers. So this is just I would say the essence of our company. The reason we exist is what I was sharing with you over here. And some of the reasons why our customers love working with us is almost like more than 18 years of experience as I speak to you. We have so far have 2,400 plus brands and manufacturers which we are working with. On the production side, we have done almost 12,000 tons of fabric so far and almost 54 million meters of woven fabric. So as a company, we have a unique thing that we are like a one-stop shop for you. We have a complete range of knitted and woven both fabrics with us. So anything to do with activewear, mostly you will get solutions with us when we are giving you the presentation, with a company turnover total of about $105 million so far. We have a very high commitment on quality, which we have 100% testing and inspection facility as well in-house with us, which we have. We have a guaranteed on-time delivery record of 100% order execution and 93% on-time delivery record. So in today's, I'm sure, work environment and market, you would be seeing that all these commitments become very, very important for brands to exist. And as I was sharing, we have 800 plus items wherein we keep ready stock and we do customized orders as well. So why this point is very important, I'll be sharing with you very soon about a SIM model, which is a speed inventory model that we follow, which is one of the most unique elements that we have as a business. So typically when you would go to a factory for garments or for fabric, you would always have an MOQ challenge. Am I right, sir?
Yes, that's correct.
MOQ for fabric, MOQ for garments. And looking at this problem in particular, we have the SIM speed inventory model, in which with this ready stocks that we have, we are able to offer you almost at the moment 450 plus different SKUs in which you can choose from without any MOQ challenge. Right, so even if you want to make like 100 pieces or 200 pieces to start with, I'm just giving a random number, so you can buy as low as one roll from us, 25 kg, and you can do your production. And the lead time is also 0. So if you want to launch a range in 1 month, you can actually launch a range in 1 month. So would that be of interest to you, sir? Yeah, Walsh, with the MOQ and lead time challenge being addressed, would that be of use to you?
Yes, it will be.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, because most of the startups that we work with, they walk into our office in Delhi and within 20 days, 30 days, they are able to launch their category. So that's the speed that we are bringing to the category overall. And we have almost 100 people plus team that we have in our office, real-time tracking of orders you can do with us, and we have, again, as I said, pan-India plus 7 countries we are working with. As a passion for the industry, I happen to write a book on sportswear. This is India's first book on sportswear, which helps us understand what is the importance of sportswear. It says sportswear, not about pajamas. The title itself you can read. So what are the real functions of sportswear? What we really discuss in this book. And this book I published in 2019, and this was the book launch was done at the Adidas India head office. This is Mr. Dilip Shekhawat, who is the head of India sourcing for Adidas India. That's where we did the book launch. So we're really passionate about a category, Mr. Walsh, and we really have given our complete life to this domain. That's our head office. It's all a sports themed office, you can see. And herein we have our sorry. Yeah, that's our showroom wherein we have, so we do outerwear and activewear both categories, as you can see over here. So we are based in the head office in New Delhi, which is the commercial hub for India, and we have 100% in-house inspection. This is our entire sample room. Each and every role, even for sampling also. I'm sure, Priyanka, initially you would be facing challenges for sampling as well, I'm sure, right? Right. So for us, even if you want 2 meters, 5 meters to make one proto sample or for an SMS purpose also, all those things are easily, immediately available for your choice. Right.
Okay. That's good.
And so that is our racking and shelving system. Everything is every roll is barcoded, and it is all linked to our master ERP, wherein we manage our entire inventory as well. So we have a 36,000 square feet warehouse which is based in Delhi. So our production facilities are outside of Delhi, but our warehouse is based in Delhi itself with 36,000 square feet facility that we have, and we almost keep at any given point of time 450 tons of knitted fabric stock and almost 2 million meters of woven fabric stock. So you got immense to choose from. That's what I'm just coming to. You'll have a lot of fabrics to choose from, and that will just make your life more easier. Coming to our fabric manufacturing capabilities, from we buy our yarn and yarn, knitting, dyeing, finishing, entire thing we are taking care of, and with a monthly capacity of 600 tons per month is what we have at the moment on the knitted fabric stuff. And all this is made in India fabric that I'm talking to you about. We are certified as well. We can provide you GOT certification, ISO, Higg Index. We have a GRS certification as well for our recycled sustainability. We've got Ocotex as well. So depending on the requirements that you would have as a brand, time to time we can provide you these certifications. Obviously, when we go to certification, it will be more order specific. So what we keep in stock with us may or may not be a certified like a GRS thing. But when we do an on order, then we can buy the recycled yarn and do a specific production for you. So please let me know at the end of it what things are of interest to you so that we can build upon that. So yeah, we focus a lot on our team building, and a lot of training exercises are conducted throughout the company that we do. So me and my brother, we are the founders of the company when we started in 2005. So that is a brief about us, I would say in particular, and I would also want you to take a look at our product categories, which is again very important. So specifically as a company, we follow a strategy of 1 inch wide, 1 feet deep. So when I say that, what I really want to try to say is that apparel has got so many categories, right? Denims, shirts, bottoms, trousers, so many categories are there. But as a company, we've chosen to be in that niche that we operate in. That's why we would say that we are a 1 inch wide company. We don't have too many categories. But in that category of activewear, we are very deep into that. That's why I say 1 feet deep. Right, so anything to do with activewear that you would want, mostly all those solutions you should be able to get very easily with us. And I would take you, so basically we do activewear, sportswear, then something to relate to that is swimwear and compression wear as well. We would do some bit of outerwear also, which is again somewhere linked to our activewear category. Outerwear fabrics like fleece and bonded fabrics would also come into picture. For activewear, then we do the lining fabrics as well, whether it's mesh or taffeta, lining fabric, entire package that was required for a garment, everything you'll get in there, sir. We participate in almost all the major exhibitions and mill weeks in the country. Like we would participate in exhibition. This is like the mill week at Adidas India head office. So there we do the mill week. So I will have to see that. Yeah, that's me over here. So this is the thing. Plus, as a company, we have been highly acclaimed in India for the work that we've done so far for the industry. So we have awarded the Activewear Crusader Award by Brand and Sourcing Leaders Association. I have been speaking very regularly at various industry-related conferences as well, and we are among the top 10 garment and fabric manufacturers in India. That's the award that we got from our Industry Outlook magazine as well. Yeah, along with that, yes, I'm quite regularly a speaker at a lot of things. So basically, it's just about growing the cause of activewear and growing the industry over here. I think the last part would be over here is the yes, the functionality of the fabrics, again very important. So, sir, every fabric that we do, because it's activewear category is a functional fabric category. So we believe that everything without it should have some function like antimicrobial, anti-static, UPF sun protection, moisture management, antiviral thermal management. So these are various functions that we have in our fabrics. Again, not every fabric would have every function, but depending on the end use that you have, or if you have a specific requirement, we can match that. But yes, wicking and anti-static, these are two functions that we have in every fabric for activewear. That's the standard that we have. Plus, if you want, we can provide you with our company hang tags as well. These are various hang tags that we provide with the functions mentioned on that, so that for you also these brandings become more prominent and easy. Yeah, we have tie-ups with various companies for yarns. Like we have this recycled yarn, we have this Cooltex yarn, which has a permanent wicking facility in it. Fresh on is a tag that we have for antimicrobial finish that is there. So we are working with Sorona, DuPont as well. So we have tie-up with almost all the major yarn and chemical supply companies, sir. And that is how we are expanding our work. One thing that I think Anjali was mentioning, that if you are looking for garmenting also, so sir, we have a garment facility also, Priyanka, that may be of interest to you, that we have a 200 machine garment facility as well, based in Delhi NCR, which is in Manesar, Gurgaon, which is a
Okay.
specialized factory for making activewear.
Okay.
Right, so I'm sure when you're working with factories, there are not many factories which are specialized in activewear, am I right?
Right.
Right, so if that also as a solution comes to you, and if the requirement is there, you can share with Anjali, we can look at that aspect as well. So we would, as a company, we work from a design to delivery entire platform. We can collaborate with you on design creation and
Okay.
work up to the range of garment delivery to you. So basically the brand is left with the task of running the brand.
Right.
Yeah, so that is where we work as a back office for you, and we completely enable our buyers to work on their requirements. And as I was coming to the product category, yeah, so I'm sure, just to help you, once you enter into any of these pages, you can see very easily the various categories that we have. All the fabrics that we have are now in a digitized format available over here. Yeah, you can easily see
Yes, I visit your website.
you already visited, right? So you can easily see any of these articles, and you can see the colorways as well easily over here, and make selections from here. Right, so if I just go anywhere inside one of these things, so you can see the product catalog, and down here you can see the colorways. For a
Yeah.
bigger version, you could download the PDF from here, and you will come to you in a PDF format. Yes,
She shared a link where all the PDF is available.
great,
So I have
great. So I think if you come down, you can see all the colorways. So this is just to make
yes.
things easier for you, Mr. Walt. Sitting in US, you can easily look at everything, and there's what you select over here is what you really get after that as well.
Yes.
So and yes, sir. So again, as a company, we are a nominated supplier for almost all the major brands in India. So that would really give you the confidence that whatever you get from us, it will be at par with any international standard that you would have, or any other thing that you require. To please let us know where we can support you on. So I'm just quickly showing this last tab as well to you.
So, Mr. Watt, you have any
So
questions?
these are some of the buyers that we're working with. We are Adidas, Westside, Lila, US Polo, HRX, Alan Solly. So
And we
there would be
already
few.
mentioned these things that
Yeah, already
you
that
guys
is
are
there.
working with one of
Yeah.
us.
So yeah, thank you for your patient hearing. I hope that was of some value to you, because it is.
Yes, it's been very helpful, and it allow us to move forward on hopefully building a stronger relationship with you.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir.
Right. Thank you. Thank you.
So, Mr.
Great.
Walsh, now coming to you, can you help us understand what are some of the specific problems that you want us to address as a company? I would say, when I say a company, I would include Priyanka also in this when I share that, so that we can work as a team along with Priyanka, and then service you fully. So, what are some of the things that we can help you with, sir?
Well, the most important thing that I'm looking for is a supplier that uh, can assist in developing the fabric.
It's
Will be our number one brand that we're
Uh,
working with.
Watch, my apologies. I just by mistake, I think logged out
Please,
and just came back again. So I missed that last statement that you shared, sir. I don't want to miss that.
Mr. Rod, can you please repeat what you said?
Oh, okay. What I was saying is that we're looking forward to a strong working relationship, a supplier that can provide the fabrics that we need, and also understand that we are a startup and that um, our development is not complete. But now that we have you as a partner, it will be complete. And now we can move forward with developing the different styles and designs that we're looking for.
Right, sir. So if you don't mind me asking, what is it that really brought you into this category of activewear, sir?
Well, I've worked with a number of athletic schools, athletic
Uh-huh.
departments. It's the schools that I work with, and the coaching of the different. Well, we have about 300 schools just here in the Georgia area alone, and I've worked with the athletic departments in previous years, and I
Uh-huh.
have a very good working relationship with the coaches. And so the plan was to improve the athletic wear for the schools that we're working with. Uh, that was the most important part. And now that we can complete our task that we're working on or our mission, um, schools or colleges and high schools are our number one market. And now that
Got
we
it.
have a credible source that can supply the fabrics that we're going to need for the designs that we're working on, makes it 100% successful. Our task will be 100% successful.
Got it. So I understood from what you shared is that you have a very prominent experience in working with schools, and you've got a good relationship with almost like 300 different coaches, what I could understand, which would help you to reach out and give them some solution on their athletic wear that they would need for their schools and colleges. Am I right, sir?
That's correct. That's correct.
And that's what inspired you to launch a brand for that category. So would it be a brand that you are doing, or would it be an institutional case to case order that you're working upon, so if I could know that as well?
I'm sorry.
One
Repeat
second,
that.
Anjali, are you taking your notes as well as we are
Yes,
discussing?
yes, sir. I'm
Okay,
right.
thank you. So if you can just make the MOM so that you can post it after the meeting. Thank you, Anjali,
Right.
for that support.
No
Yeah,
issue.
Mr. Walsh.
Can you repeat once?
So I was asking that. So there are two ways that generally we have seen schools these working. Either they buy an occasional wear, like once in a year, or it's an event-based buying, or are you doing a brand that will do buying around the year? What is the kind of buying that you would be looking for, sir?
Well, we have the annual buying from the schools, but then we also are establishing our e-commerce uh, uh, that would allow us to sell to the public or to the general public.
Right.
We're working with the different athletic groups that are non-school related, but are open to the market. So there are
Okay.
community organizations that have amateur athletic programs as well.
Okay.
On a national level, we have about 3,000 schools that we have direct contact with. Then you have the community organizations that have athletic programs going on. Then the governmental agencies that also support their athletic and community sports programs. So we have a pretty vast market that we'll be participating in. So, but the most important part is having a product that we can show and sell to the schools and to the athletic programs and to the population as a whole. The most important thing is designing and presenting our garments that are support, that are economically feasible, and that are of quality. And those are the things that we're looking for most. And by having you as a participating partner, would make it even greater for us.
Great, sir. So thank you for considering us as a partner in this, Mr. Walsh, and that really gives us a lot of a headwind into this direction, and understanding your market and your customers a little better would help us to service and give you those kind of solutions as we move ahead with you, sir.
All right, thank you.
And so one thing is that when are we looking at launch? Do you already have like a website or something where we can refer and see what products you're doing currently, or you want to start now with a fresh thing, sir?
We're in the process of developing our website now. Hopefully,
Okay,
within the
sir.
next 30 to 90 days, we'll have the website up and running. We're trying to be ready by the time the new school year starts in September, August and September. So that's why we're working. Well, first of all, we want to start with developing the designs first. Now we can
Got
take
it.
those designs and introduce them to the various schools, both high school, colleges, and community programs. So by
So one
step,
thing I like to know over here, maybe Priyanka, you could help me with that. So these designs, are these institute specific designs, or are these like generic designs that will sell across the institutes?
No, no, no. It's a general design, which most of the companies already make. We try to little change in that kind of the design, but it's a regular design which we can use for the sports as well as the gym or that kind of the purpose. So it's not a
Okay.
particular specific design like a design of you. It's a general category.
So what I can understand so far is that the way that you are structuring your brand is it's not a very institutional based kind of a thing. It's a generic brand
Yes,
that
yes.
institutions can buy. Am I right? So
Basically, we have the buyers on the, I mean, school and that kind of the base, but we have more buyers rather than that also. So we are making designs for them, and they choose. I mean, we upload our design on the website also, as well as we have a regular buyer also who can buy our product in bulk. They have the retail shops in the USA and the different countries. So on the basis of that, we decide the quantity of the designs that what design I mean what is the quantity they want for any particular design. So before that, for the sampling purpose, because if we are working on 100 design that doesn't hit the market, like you are designing for the
right.
product that doesn't hit all the 100 designs, so that's why we start with the sampling part. We do the photo shoot. We circulate this design to the market. So maybe it's take little of time for now for the first time. But yeah, once we reach out, once we make our catalogs, then I think it will be easy for us to deal with how much quantity we require in the future.
So, Mr. Wash, maybe you could address that. So, when you are launching, what is the kind of number of styles that you're looking at? Number one, and
For
what is the
now,
number of
it's
pieces?
for now
Okay,
it's
yeah,
like we have the 60 designs totally.
60.
Yes, 60. And after doing, we are planning to do the sample designs like 200 or 100 per designs for now, for the distributing part
100
or the
pieces per
particular.
design, you mean to say?
Yes. And
100
after
pieces
that,
per design into 60
once we get
designs.
the order from the buyers, then we can place order in the bulk quantity on the basis of their
Okay.
requirement.
So, what I understand, you would be launching a wider range of garments,
Yes.
styles, I would say, and as a pilot run, you would be looking at smaller quantities in
Yes.
that order, right? So that you can test the market
Right. And
without much
then,
risk,
yes.
and whatever repeats, then you can expand that.
Yes.
Got it, sir. Mr. Watts, do you want to add anything to that?
but I want to say that of the designs that she has already developed for us, of the 300 schools that we are working with, they need specific designs made for them,
I
in
got
which
it.
we
Yeah.
will design a uniform or a garment specifically for each one of those schools. And each school has an average of 6 or 7 different athletic uh,
Teams.
requirements, which means that we will be designing uniforms specifically for those schools. That's the secondary project that we'll be working on. And then we have a vast number of retail stores, hotel and retail stores in the area, in which we will be also designing a design for UGP. under
So
UGP's
I am
label.
not quite very familiar with UGP. What exactly is UGP, sir? I'm not very familiar. That's the
Uh,
name of your company, right?
Actis part is our company. Is Urban Global Partner is the name of the company,
Uh
uh,
huh.
in which we are developing UGP apparel. Will be the garment company that we're working with or developing, and so
So this
that's
UGP is owned by you, Mr. Watch, if you don't mind me asking.
yes, it is.
So UGP, okay. So and currently, what are the products that you're doing in this company, sir?
I'm sorry. Repeat.
Currently, what are the kind of products that you're doing in this company, UGP?
Well, you have UGP Apparel, which is the garment division that we're working with. Then we also have our transportation company that
Oh,
will be responsible for the transportation and distribution of the products. Then we're working with our management and accounting division that's responsible for all of the accounting and financial functions. Then we're also working with a new component, which is a construction and development company. We're working now for setting up our own construction and development operation. Well, let me just summarize that by saying that our main purpose is to provide jobs, employment, training for the communities. We are basically a community-based organization that's geared towards developing and providing jobs and employment.
that is what that was like so inspiring. Something coming straight from you about the number of businesses that you have established and the way and the vision behind that to create employment. That's really inspiring. The kind of work that you're doing, sir.
Well, thank you.
And we really hope that in this particular domain that you have considered us, we want to do justice to you so that you can expand that work as well in the US, sir.
All right, thank you very much.
So and that's
We look
very, very important.
we look forward to working with you, and
Sure, sir, that will be a pleasure for us.
Bianca will be working directly with you if you guys don't mind. Um,
Yes, sir.
it is also our intent to set up an office there. Where is that?
Yeah.
Bianca will be the managing partner there and handling functions and activities there in India.
So anything that you're already dealing with India from, sir? If I can ask you.
Not now.
No, not other than apparel also. Like, I would like to rephrase that question as that what really for this why I'm saying that, sir, we are a very unique company in India. Why I say that this category of activewear predominantly is based out of China and Vietnam,
Ah,
and
Right.
that is one of the objectives of our company to bring this industry into India as well.
okay.
Because India is majorly known for cottons and cotton fabrics in general, and this entire category of active was missing. So that's why we spent such a long time in this industry to establish that industry of activewear into India, and that is the work that we are into. And that was I just wanted to. I was keen to know that what really made you consider India in this search of yours, sir.
Well, I think, well, matter of fact, India was our number one selection or choice, and we have a large Indian population here in Georgia and U.S. Matter of fact, my grandkids are in are attending a similar school that a large population of the student population are from India. So
Okay.
that was the influence that brought India to my attention. Was my grandkids and the student population for the schools that they are attending.
So we should actually go and thank those kids, so that because of which possibly this business or this at least this meeting became possible. We should not the business here, but yeah, thanks for considering that, sir. And just to share a positive note about our country is that there's a lot of great work happening here. The way the industry is growing, the way the economy is coming up is amazing actually. That's what in our major, even today 90% of our market consists of Indian brands which are working in India. But as we are growing, because Indian market itself is booming in a very major way. So there's a huge amount of opportunity in the country, but at the same time, yes, we are more than grateful to serve people from other countries and help them also have that impact as we're working from here, sir.
All right, I'm about to lose my connection here, so let me plug my phone up.
Okay, sir.
But you're
It will not
audible.
take too much of your time. I think maybe another 5 minutes. So Priyanka, if I just want to share one or two things more with you. Are you aware of our SIM model? Speed inventory model? Okay. So that is something that will help you because the number of SKUs that you want to do and the quantity that you want to do is better. You choose from our SIM model. I'll quickly share the website again once. Just a moment. Just allow me a moment. वेब 10 मिनट में ऑन निकलूँगा यहाँ से गुड़गांव में ही होगी मैं एक्चुअली एक यूएस के बाहर से ऑनलाइन मीटिंग आज फर्स्ट टाइम थी तो मैं अटेंड कर रहा हूँ उसको ज़रा हाँ एक नहीं मैं ढंग से बैठ के करूँगा तो ठीक रहता है इसलिए मैं ऑफिस में बैठ के कर रहा हूँ मैं करके 10 मिनट निकल 10 मिनट और शायद Just allow me another moment.
You are on mute, Mr. Chetan. You are saying something?
Yeah, just another moment. So Priyanka, have you already received some sample folders from our site, I believe?
Yes, I received that.
Okay. So in fact, yeah, just to bring to your notice that whatever you're working with us, even sitting in US, you can track everything there. Whatever orders Priyanka for fabric is going to place with us, you can track everything is live on our on the ERP that's already shared on the website as well. So you have complete satisfaction of what is happening in the real time. You can track the orders that you're placing, sir.
Okay.
So this is the speed inventory model I was talking about. If you see this graph over here, which is called speed inventory model. So through this model, we have been able to help our buyers take the decisions more easily and reduce their inventory levels as well. So plus, as I was sharing with you how we are solving the MOQ and lead time challenge. So the way, ma'am, if you receive our sample card, you will see that we have mentioned on the top right what category it is. So what happens is that we start like a product life cycle. We start with the introduction or launchpad category, which are articles which we have sample yardages ready with us. With time we take it to Rising Star and Core. So when it comes to Rising Star and Core category, here we have sample yardages plus we have the fabric bulk also ready with us. So if you choose any of the fabric which is in the Core or Rising Star category, generally we work on a never out of stock model on this. So whatever you are ordering from us now, you can keep reordering those same fabrics and same colors as your demand goes up in future. Right, so I just thought maybe that model will help you.
So this is on the website. I can see that, right?
Yeah, if you go to the website, yeah. So, sorry, can you repeat your question, particularly Priyanka?
This is available on your website. I can see that on your website.
Yes. So what you could do, I'll just share my website again. So for simplicity, what we have done when you go to our website and You can easily put a filter over there. Now if you could see the website, you can see this product page.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you just go to the product page and you click on the sportswear fabric over here,
Right.
and here you can see the sim stock stage here, which is pre-inventory model stock stage.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to see the core articles, you can just click on the core, and these are all the core fabrics you can see. So all these fabrics are coming in the core category are fabrics in which all the various colors are ready stock with us. For example, if you go to 915C, which is used for compression application, you can quickly go in here, and this is the product image. Plus you can see all these colors that you see over here. You can order any of the colors from here.
Okay.
Yeah, so so far we do not have a shop to cart on the website, but yeah, whatever you like, you can inform our team and they can take a note and prepare that fabric for you. So you could specifically, for the need of Mr. Walsh, the business that he's into, I would say focus on core and rising star. You can see the core and the rising star.
Okay.
So rising star also is a category wherein we have ready stock with us. So all these articles there, I would say more than 40 options on the website itself that you can choose from. And anyways, at the same time, when you receive the sample cards, on the sample card also the top right, it is mentioned very clearly which category it is from.
Yes, I have some of your thoughts cards.
Yeah, so when you learn, next time when you look at the cards, you can relate very easily. Whatever is core register, that will be very easy and best for Mr. Walsh requirement to start with.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think when you say 100 pieces per color, that will be typically, I would say 20 to 30 kg. That will be one roll for us. So then you don't have to go into MOQs and developments. You can just pick up from the range and provide to him.
So if you made the athletes wear also, we will plan to, if is it possible for us that you can only make the samples.
Surely, why not?
So I will discuss with Mr. Watt and then I will update Anjali.
I can.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to quickly show you one more last thing before we end this call.
Mr. Watt, can you hear us?
Yes, I hear you. Go ahead.
Okay.
The swatch cards which I sent you are not all core and rising star. I can suggest you more from the core and rising star so that it will be easy to develop the sample, for you to develop the sample.
Okay.
Right.
See, I asked for the suggestion because you guys are in Ethnic Tourism for a long time and this is our first time. So I think you guys suggest us better what fabric suitable more with the designs. That's why I share all the designs with you. You have all the designs, right? You have that access.
Right. No issue.
Sure, I think when you share that, you would very clearly, our team can actually help you with finalization of the fabrics that you require for that. Yeah, because they are very well versed with all that, so they can always suggest you what fabrics would go well for your.
She's already suggesting some of the fabrics. So I already tracked that article number to Mr. Watt also. And I think he's already mailed to you about all the articles. But still, if you want to change or you want to add some more fabrics which is suitable for our designs, we can add that.
Right.
Just allow me a moment. I was wanting to share one last thing with you before we end. Mr. Walsh, anything in particular, any other concern, anything in particular that you want us to focus on for your business?
Well, yes. Let me present to you an overview of the project, and then we can discuss that later, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Now, is there anything in particular that you guys want from us?
Business? That was a lighter note, Mr. Walsh. So basically, To understand your consumer better
Okay.
and your market better, so once we understand that, that is the whole objective of today's call, so that you know us better, you know what all we can provide to you as a team over here. And as we grow, I think whatever inputs you've given us helps us know what exactly are the kind of requirements you would have. And we'll be working more closely with Priyanka, whatever designs she is gonna create on those particular things, we would be providing her alternates on the fabric and providing her alternates on garmenting also, if she looks at. So all those things we could really support her with, sir.
Okay, that sounds good. We're developing a marketing strategy, and what we'll do is share that with you. Give us a couple of days to finish it and get it formatted correctly, and then we'll
Okay.
we'll transfer that over to you.
So can you just repeat the last part? I couldn't really get it very clearly.
Oh, what I was saying is, as soon as we get the marketing strategy and the business plan finished, we'll forward that over to you probably in a few days.
Okay, sir. Sure, that should help, sir. I think as we know that, and when we get your strategy as well, at the same time, once we understand what kind of products Priyanka is designing, we can really come in there more closely. So
Okay.
Priyanka, I'm going to just share my screen for the last part, which is the SS25 design collection. So this is what our design team also, we've got in-house design team, Priyanka, which you could take some inputs from as you work. So we work very closely on the trends, on these are WGS trends that we focused on this year. And that's the theme that we're working on, the get lost theme, how people are going into the nature as well very strongly. It's the slow nature is one thing that we worked upon, how golf sports, racket sports, and outdoor sports are becoming very important. And at the same time having a parallel theme, wherein with the use of the how the AI and the metaverse is inspiring the overall clothing category, right? So that's the kind of mood that we set for the year, which is this is a slow nature mood that we have. Must be screen visible to you, Priyanka?
Yes, yes. It is.
Yeah, so that's the kind of themes that we work for the current SS25 season. And this is the line plan also, Priyanka, that we have for the season. Yeah, we created a line plan, different kind of garments, different kind of looks that we've created for the year. That's one. Then we created almost like 50 different options for the season. And here what we do is, because we're working on the sketch level, we know what is the silhouette, we would really know what is the kind of end fabric that we can offer you for this. So I would ask, if you would like, I can ask Anjali to share this PPT with you, whatever you like that maybe that can be of help to Mr. Walsh, you can use from here.
Okay.
And at the same time, the fabric mapping would become easier for you, that whatever things we've taken for the fabric mapping also, we can immediately suggest what fabrics we used over here for you.
Okay, we also have some of these designs in our catalog. So yeah, I
Okay,
can
great.
with
So is this
Anjali.
kind of look is this the kind of look that you would also be presenting to
Yes,
Mr. Walsh?
we have this kind of looks also.
Okay, great. So that you can just take lead from there and work upon that then.
Okay. So if possible, just can share this catalog with me also. And
Sure, I'm going to ask Mr. Anjali after the call, or maybe tomorrow she's going to share
Yeah,
this
I'll
with you.
definitely share.
sure.
All right. Sounds good.
So I would say thank you so much for your time, Mr. Walsh and Priyanka today. It was really good and great to know about you and your company and the way you are creating this new category in US for your buyers. So what is the next step that you would want us to take from here, if I could know?
So we need swatches of the fabric.
Fabric swatches, okay.
Yes.
You already received some swatches, you said, right?
No, actually, we received through the Vastram. They said their source card only because I think you guys are dealing with them also. So
Okay, okay,
this is the first time we directly deal with each other. So whatever
okay.
category we decide, I think we don't have any kind of the sources
So
of that.
Priyanka, I understand you're based in Kolkata, right?
Yes, I'm in Kolkata.
Okay, so the one good part is that we have an office in Kolkata as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will ask Anjali ji to connect you with our Kolkata team. Mr. Pradeep Jain is sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
So either he could visit you, or you could visit our office in Kolkata and see the. So he would have a complete collection of fabrics with him.
Okay.
What do you say, Anjali? Would that be better that rather than sending the folders, maybe she could go and select from there, and
Actually,
whatever she likes,
Mr.
then we
Watt
can
want
provide
to
it.
see the fabric quality because what I select previously, some of the designs are rejected. That's why I want once to he also see and feel the fabrics.
Certainly, certainly. So the only request I was making is that we would have almost more than 300 different fabrics in our portfolio.
Yes, yes.
Your judgment in selection would help us. Whatever you shortlist, those one set of sample guides we can provide to you.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that can be sent to Mr. Walsh, and physically he can refer to those things as well.
yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I would recommend one more thing further over here, because when Mr. Walsh receives sample swatches, it would hardly make much sense for him because they will all look almost same.
Yes,
So you could actually go to the extent of mapping your garment with the fabric and then sending to him.
right.
And this fabric, this is the kind of garment we're proposing. So maybe not a physical garment sample, but at least an image of that garment with that sample card would really help him understand what you want to create over
Yes,
there.
that's why I share all the designs which you have. I share it with Anjali to go through it and then some suggestions on the fabrics. In fact,
Great.
also design with Mr. Watt also, so they can relate.
That is so nice. So Anjali, have you already shortlisted fabrics based on what Priyanka shared with us?
Yes, I already shortlisted along with Priya. So now I'll again see once again whether they are from the core, rising or launchpad. Launchpad I will remove, I think.
I would say better, yeah. And yeah, so the better you recommend only fabric which are in core and Rajisa to start off with.
Right,
Yeah, and as the business expands and when the MOQ is not, then we can look at launchpad also. So maybe
right,
just take a look at that once again. If in case something is not matching, you can now replace that and send a set to Priyanka.
right.
So Priyanka, you want us to send one set of these sample cards to you, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, great. Uh,
You want sample card set for your Kolkata office or for US?
No, no. You will send to the US only.
Priyanka, I
US.
would strongly recommend that, because thankfully you're in India, I would really recommend that before sending to US, you have a physical look at the samples, because how it comes out. So
See,
what I would
either
recommend is,
Mr. Watt see that and he will send to me. I mean, whatever shortlisted, they have the bias also, so they will discuss the subject with the bias. So it will easy for us to without rejection and everything else. Because whatever I suggest, what I feel, maybe they will reject. That's why I want to go through him first and then I will find.
so both ways is perfectly fine. Anyways, sample cards would be provided by us. Even if you want, we can send a two sets, one to you, one can be arranged to Mr. Walsh
If,
as well.
if
That's also
possible, I
completely
will
fine.
I will visit the Kolkata office as well as I can visit the Delhi office only. It's not a big issue. But first time,
Either
I
way.
think we should start with the source card only.
So Anjali, what you could do is that once you have shortlisted the sample cards,
Right,
you can arrange a meeting of Priyanka with Mr. Pradeep in Calcutta, so
right.
that she can actually look at those samples once.
Okay,
Yeah, because as a designer, she can relate very well, where that fabric is it going with the garment look or not.
okay. Right, right.
And once she has actually seen the fabric swatches and she's shortlisted, then one set you can arrange for Mr. Walsh as well, which can be couriered to him.
All right.
Yeah. Would that work for you, Priyanka and Mr. Walsh?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah. So I think Priyanka, when do you think you would like to meet with Mr. Pradeep in a Kolkata office so that we can arrange a meeting for you?
Uh, we will discuss and I'll let Anjali know when I can visit.
Sure. Yeah. Whenever I think tomorrow might be off for them, but the day after tomorrow you can just, or maybe I think tomorrow also if you want, tomorrow day after whenever you feel comfortable. So
Okay.
Anjali is giving a list of shortlisted samples
Mm-hmm.
based on your requirement that you can see in the Kolkata office. And once you approve, then one set we will arrange for Mr. Walsh.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And yet the only one request I would have is, because the courier that has to be sent to Mr. Walsh, do you have a DHL account or something that you can connect it through and to send to the courier from here?
What? Your voice is breaking.
Fine.
Can you repeat once?
I was just requesting that can we have a DHL account so that we can use the DHL account to send the samples to Mr. Walsh?
DH?
The
DHL
courier account.
account, courier account.
I think I lost my connection. Mr. What you hear that? What Mr. Chetan says?
No. I missed that as
Okay.
well.
So I'm going to repeat myself. I'm audible now?
Yes, you are audible.
You're odd.
Okay. So I was just requesting that the sample cards we will arrange for you. But the courier that is there, do you have a courier account with DHL or any other company in which we can connect the sample cards to be sent to
No,
US?
don't have any courier. You don't have any courier account, Miss Ward, right?
No.
So Priyanka, how are you normally sending samples from here to US? By what mode?